Either way, we do get to ramp up the Tendrils nice and quick here, which I really do enjoy. Alright, 1 cost spell, what does it do for us? Okay, that was the Yogg gone. We got his bards! The name of the game today is Japan Shaman. The point of this deck, play as many copies of Chaotic Tendril and ways to copy them as possible to ramp up your spells to 10 cost spells, and then keep repeating them and hopefully eventually killing your opponent. We have it all. We've got the Shutter Block, we've got the Shutter Walk, we've got more Chaotic Tendrils, even more Chaotic Tendrils, we have ways to counter the opponent, we have ways to clear the opponent's board, we've got Astalor for a quick win, we have got the Corrupt the Waters quest. Yeah, this is a fun one. I'm Elliot51, and let's hop right into the games. Alright, we've got our first game here against a warrior, Mr. Bombardiro. I think what we do here, we keep the Twin Twin, toss the Macaw for now, considering most of the Battlecries we're going to want to repeat are going to be late game. Let's see if we can find something else. Chaotic Tendril is fantastic, just early Battlecries for the quest. My opponent is playing Renathal with Ysera, almost guaranteeing that he is playing some sort of fun deck, a long, slow one. He did not mulligan his left mode card, meaning it could be a quest, which it is. It's looking like yeah, big, sloppy quest warrior. I'm gonna start off by toteming here. I don't necessarily have a way to bring this back to my hand, and I don't really want to waste a cold storage when that could go either on his quest reward or a boom boss or something of the sort. Let's put down the Twin Fin here. Building up our own board and putting some pressure on him to do something. We don't have too much draw power here or ability to do anything. We are drawing each and every single one of the board clears though, which is good, I guess. Really good at controlling the board. Let's turn this down just a hint here. Let's see what he has to offer. He hasn't played a card yet, and it is turn 4. Okay. He is playing the Sanitize to get rid of that. That is a-okay with me. I think I'm just going to play my totem again. A nice taunt totem. He plays the Curator. That's cool. He's just gonna draw a few cards here. He only draws 2. Okay. We are gonna find a bounce, so I reckon we play the Chaotic Tendril. Okay. Goodbye, Taunt Totem. Didn't need that anyway. We're just better. Do we play this again? We could play it alongside another totem. I reckon we do. We play the Tendril, Seance, and we find another one. This is just... doesn't get better than this. And we do have a decent amount of board presence here with a massive 1-mana 0/2 taunt coming back alive in just 2 turns. He is going to gain just a bit of armor. That is fine. He's going to trade. Let's see what we can find here. Lightning Storm. Considering we do have another one in hand, I reckon it's probably fine to play one here. I have noticed that with this deck, you want to keep your health total up fairly high, so that you have a good chance of surviving into the late game. We're going to push 2 damage face, then play the Tendril, just so our board doesn't die, which it doesn't. Very nice. I mean, this looks really good to me. Just get a nice little water elemental here. Summon a different demon from your deck. Well, I do not play any demons, so this is effectively just a 4-mana 5/7. Which is a pretty decent minion for the cost, if I do say so myself. He's going to play Sleep Under the Stars here. Maybe trying to find some of his combo pieces, his Bran maybe. which he does have to find pretty quickly if he wants to double up on the quest rewards here. He plays his Finley, so he is going to replace his hand. Maybe that's why he hadn't been playing all too many interesting minions yet. Now let's see what's on the bottom of his deck. Let's hope he hasn't found anything too scary. That's fine. That is also fine. Okay. Our taunt totem is back alive yet again. I think we trade in here. Push 1 damage face. Give us a copy of our Chaotic Tendril. And then I think we push the hero power button and go all in on a double spell from him. Fireball. Sure. Into double death rattles. Nice. Okay. He is going to play the Lava Gorger. He is going to gain 6 armor, I believe I saw from that. It's good that he didn't put Expanse on the bottom with Finley, or else he could have gotten 100 whole armor. That wouldn't have been very good for me. We do find another cold storage here. I reckon the play might just be to cold storage the Celestial Projectionist and find 2 more... Or not find, but get 2 more copies of the Chaotic Tendril. So let's push all this damage face before we do anything, just so nothing gets messed up. Let's double up on you. Get 2 more copies of this. Alright, let's ramp these up to 10 cost spells, shall we? Nice. A big 6/6 with taunt. Okay, well now we couldn't even play this if we wanted to. That looks like a pretty decent turn to me. What does my opponent have to offer here? How many turns off is he on his quest? He is still 2 turns away. He does play the Deep Miner Bran here. Sure. Okay. He is going to help in clearing the board. I reckon we just push a bunch of damage face here. I don't necessarily want to fill my hand up with Tendrils just yet, considering I can only play the 1. Yeah, let's just board presence, and then let's push some damage. And we'll freeze him, in case he plans on equipping a weapon. He cannot do that anymore. We are showing 27 damage here, which is quite a lot, but not anymore. It's all gone. The whole board is gone. That's fine, we didn't need that anyway. We still have a good few board clears in our hand, as well as lifesteal. My minion lives every single time, naturally. He puts down the Renathal, and he will play Astalor. Now, my gut is telling me to freeze that and get an Astalor of my own, so that I can double up on it. I think I will, matter of fact. Yes. Let me double up on you. And then I will play one of these, so that I can play a big Astalor next turn. With double Battlecries, that will split 28 damage between his whole board. Now, question is, if he wants to play his armor Astalors here, or if he wants to play his quest. His hand is very full, so I would think he has to clear at least 1 hand space before he decides to rip a second stage Astalor. Naturally, he goes face with the Renathal. Shield Shatter. And he does play the armor Astalor. Okay. He is currently on 50 health. I'm on 40. That's fine. I can rip the Astalor 1 turn earlier than him, so I reckon we do. Yes. And then just for some more board presence as well as armor for when he decides to play his own, I'm going to put down the Needle Rock Totem. Very good. What's the game plan here, Mr. Bombardiro? More Astalor. We are going to save out on a bunch of face damage because of the minions already in play. He's currently at 28 health with 8 more in play, meaning that Astalor would have to do quite a bit. He still has... How many does he have in hand? He still has 1. Yes, he still has 1 full Astalor in hand, and we are on 24, which means he does have lethal here. Unless I play this. This puts me at 32. However, if he can clear it before playing it, then I am dead. But I reckon that's still the play. Double up on the Battlecries and then play the Astalor. Yeah. Maybe I could have thrown in a Lightning Storm to get more to go face. But that is fine for next turn. We still have more Armor Astalor alongside one of the fire ones. We're going to play this to find more spells. That was our last one. And to just put more presence out there. He's probably just going to play his big Astalor here. No, he's going to play Bellowing Flames. I reckon that might just be dead, actually. No, he's going to play Reno. Okay, sure. Sure. We have ourselves a game here. Oh. This might just end it. 28 plus 2, 50, no, 20, 28 plus 28, 4, yeah, 50, yeah, no, he's dead. Yeah, well, fun playing with you, Mr. Bombardiro. Astalor for the win. Unless he decides to murder himself with the Tendrils. No, I do not think he does. We do get another Grumble here. Story of Amara, lovely jubbly. The Astalors are going to hit both in a row now, I believe. They aren't dealing as much damage as I thought they were. Why aren't they? Oh, hold on. They're going to play again. Yeah, no, we're fine. Or at least I thought I was. Hello? Shudderwalk. Yeah, don't do that. Okay, well. We have board presence. We have loads of minions. Yeah. Yeah, no, this is fine. And we have more Astalor. And full health now. What does this do? Cast another spell from your deck. Well, we have no more spells. We do also have Yogg, just in case, to fill our hand with more Chaotic Tendrils. In case need be. He is probably still watching animations. Or he's just completely in awe of what just happened. He's still... okay, he's gone. Well played, Mr. Bombardiro. Well played. GG's, homie. Okay, on to the next game versus a Demon Hunter. Let's see what he has in stock for us. We are going to keep the Malted Magma and the Fairy Tale Forest. We are going to toss the Macaw. I do not think that is very good for us, considering we do not have any other Battlecry minions in hand. We did find the Needle Rock Totem, which is really good on turn 2, considering he probably will not have any other minions on board turn 1. I could be wrong about that, but I could also be right, and I hope I am right. It is a 30 list, which means it's most likely some sort of aggro. Could be Fel, Demon Hunter, could be Pirates, but Pirates usually do, well, anything on turn 1, and this guy did nothing on turn 1. It's not questline either, so... well, let's see what this guy has to offer. Mr. Mike Ma. Instrument tech usually is played with questline and the Glaive Tar. I'm intrigued. I am intrigued as to what this guy's game plan is. We find our Shudderwalk quite early, which won't really do all too much for us just yet. We have Fairy Tale Forest in hand for next turn. He's going to hit 1 damage into the totem, which means he's most likely going to kill it. And as I thought, it was indeed pirates. Cold storage is good. Do I want to get an early kill on patches here? No, I think we find the value with this instead. We can double Malted Magma next turn, worst case scenario. We've also got the Pebbly Page to run. We do find the other Malted Magma, that is perfect. Like I said, we've got Pebbly Page to find either Lightning Storm or Baking Soda Volcano. And it completely just counters the overload effect from it as well. So it has no drawback. It's just 3 mana, deal 3 to all enemy minions. He's going to hit us in the face twice here, and he's going to equip the Magnifying Glaive. So yeah, this is just the regular old aggro pirate demon hunter. Yeah, I reckon the Lightning Storm looks pretty good here. Although I could just rip 2 Malted Magmas, considering this thing really isn't all too scary on his own, and he has not played the other Patches the Pilot yet to get that many charge minions. I reckon we do that, just for now. Still have 9 cards in hand, it is fine. Next turn we can play the Page, and we can guaranteed play anything that comes out of it. He is going to mana burn us, that is a shame. That is a big shame. We still have the Lightning Storm we can play worst case scenario. I just dislike not having mana. Ship's Cannon is fine, that's still within the Lightning Storm range. Could coin out 2 more Malted Magma to get rid of this, but I don't think that's the play. Since I don't think we're going to need this, we might just tempo out a 3-2. And then, yeah, we can go with Totem. I don't want to draw with this just yet. Let's leave that there. That way it could either eat some of these cannon shots, or if it lives, we can trade it into something to get more value. We're going to wait for his board to get a little bit fuller. Then we are going to Lightning Storm every single one of his minions. Yeah, this Celestial Projectionist does not end up living. He does shuffle my hand. This prick. Oh, we just find the other Malted Magma. We're just better. Okay, we can use this to find more spells. This to find even more spells. Yeah, no, this looks fine. We are A-okay. I would have liked the Lightning Storm, though. 0 mana Tendril. Sure. What can you do for me? Sure. Big grumble. I mean, these 2 are probably the scariest ones. If I'd let this live too long, it's going to do scary things. Scary, scary things. Yeah, I reckon we play 2 Malted Magmas, and then we put the Totem down as well for some extra card draw. And to maybe ward off some hits that would have gone face. We can also play 1 more Malted Magma next turn to clear out the rest of this. I would like to play this to find my spells, the ones that I have left. I don't really want to find cold storage. I don't want to find my coin either. I would like to find... yeah... Lightning Storm or Baking Soda Volcano. Malted Magma would be fine, considering he just put this down as well. That does allow me to clear out those pesky chargers. Oh, I do not like that. Don't like that one bit. My last battle cry was a Tendril, so we could do that into Grumble eventually. But I think I prefer summoning a Totem, obviously getting spell damage, and then playing a really, really big Malted Magma. That is a scary amount of damage he has piled up face. Will he hit me with it to draw cards? That is the question. Yes, he will. We are down to 20 health. I would love to top deck a Baking Soda Volcano here, clearing his whole board and healing me for lots, many. I do not find the top deck. That's okay. We play this, find it now. Stupid coin. Okay, let's spell damage. Taunt. Taunt is fine. Let's get rid of most of his board, and then I think we just put this down for a random 2-cost spell. Oh, the snipe! Snipe of the century! Oh, that was nice. Oh, that was very nice. No, that was stupidly helpful. Not only did that help us to clear probably the scariest pirate on his board, it also drew us 2 whole cards. So if we find the other Primal Dungeoneer, it can no longer hit our coin. It still can hit the other cold storage, but it's less likely now. He does find his other dangerous cliffside. I do not really care too much. It's looking like a Grumble turn into Primal Dungeoneer and maybe just put down the Taunt Totem again. Or not, because he will probably kill it. Yep, okay. Stupid, stupid, vile mana burn. Okay, I mean, this guy, he's just absolutely hitting face like his life depends on it. He's summoning more pirates here. Not dead, am I? No, but I'm really, really close to. I would love to find Baking Soda Volcano. I have Chaos, not too good. I don't really want to bank off of finding it on Grumble, which I technically can't really even do. This is also a Chaotic Tendril. I mean, we kind of just have to rip the macaw and hope it works. Yep. Okay, let's freeze this. Let's play a 3-cost spell. Board clear, please. Okay. Board clear, please. Sanitize? Something? Oh. Okay. Right, well, no, my page. No, my walk. What spell did that even... That destroyed almost my whole deck! I mean, sure, it cleared the board. It didn't hit either of my Baking Soda Volcanoes, which is really, really good. I think we might just still be dead, though. He's gonna hit us in the face with that, and then summon big pirates. Yeah, that is GG's. That's a shame, but it's fine. We usually lose to fast decks like this one anyway. Maybe he keeps me alive? Fuck around and find out? No. Okay. Well played, Mike Ma. Well played. Okay, here we are going into our next game against a Warlock. Kajuzim 29. We kinda have the Giga Nuts curve. Let's hope it's a fun Warlock deck. Yeah, we'll keep this. It's a nice mix of card draw and board clear. Probably my favorite kind of opener, really. The Demon Curve, if you will. I'd like to complete the quest nice and early if I can. Play loads and loads of Battlecry minions. That's what I want to do. Okay. It is a 30 list. He kept his whole hand. This screams Disco Lock. Let's see it. It's gonna this card, and it's gonna be the Imp. Malchazar's Imp. Come on. Come on, Gul'dan. Okay, it was not the Imp. That is equally as scary, though. Okay. That's quite an explosive turn 1. We do find a taunt for, well, 3 turns too late, roughly. But it's fine. It's fine. This gives us 2 extra Battlecries. We have 1 here. And we have a few more in deck. Maybe if we ramp up fast enough, ramp up the Battlecries fast enough, we can find enough fuel to make this match a little bit more difficult for our opponent. Let's see if this can find something useful here. We find another taunt. That makes it really tempting to coin this out next turn. He is still holding what he drew from the Platasaur. However, the most expensive card in this deck is like, what, 3-4 mana? Except Soul Barrage. But that's never really played, it's just discarded anyway. He does find a Golem here. That is unfortunate. Now the Lightning Storm play is looking a lot more tempting. He finds a Soul Barrage, that's also unfortunate. Question is... Taunt gets rid of 4 damage, this gets rid of 5. Can't really coin anything out. What's the play here? I mean, I think to win this, we just kind of have to start ramping out the Tendrils, so I reckon this is the play. This doesn't really do anything, it just runs both of them into the taunt and then it does nothing. We'll see how this guy trades. He's probably going to run his Fellstalker into it. Yeah. That's an equal 4 for 4 trade. But we do get 2 Chaotic Tendrils, which we will bring out next turn, most likely, if it's not just another taunt here. Which it probably is. Unless we top deck a Baking Soda Volcano, which would also be very, very nice. Still holding on to the Platasaur. Pebbly Page. Kind of wish I kept the coin now so we could go this into that. But that really wouldn't do much except for kill the Platasaur. Right, another taunt. He does have to trade 2 minions into this, unless he plays a Soul Barrage here or discards it some way. Next turn, either going to be Lightning Storm plus 2 Chaotic Tendrils, or we just rip all 4 Tendrils. Could also be this. See if we can find another Lightning Storm. He does play the Soul Barrage, which is unfortunate. I think we just have to pray to Yogg Saron, and hopefully he gives us some good RNG here that saves us. Malted Magma, not really too good. The max we can do is 3 unless we hit spell damage. Either way, we can only play 1 of them. Yeah, let's play this. Right, what do we get? What do we get? That's your opponent plays, what, 3 cards in a row? That's, or 3 cards in a turn, that's not happening. Right. This... Oh! Thanks! Okay, what else? Oh, no, one of mine, please! Nice! Huge. Okay, yeah, we need to find a Baking Soda Volcano. That is, important for us. Let's hope he plays 3 cards in a turn. That way we can find the, big steed with taunt. That would be really helpful to us. He does play the Tiny Knight here. That's scary. But the... Okay, sure. That's scary. Okay, we can... Yeah, I think it's Lightning Storm into Magma into a random 4-cost spell here. He's gonna kill the Pebbly Page, that's fine. Very, very fine for me. No, this is looking good. I think we play this. Into this. That kills his Tiny Knight. We can run these 2 into this, clear his board, and then hopefully do something useful for us. I do not think that was all too good, if I'm gonna be honest. Considering he wants to discard his cards and he just ripped them all this turn anyway. He does find the Chamber. He does play... Okay, sure, he just draws 2 cards off of that, that's fine. It does delay his Tiny Knight of Evil. I reckon we just play this, finish the quest. We can clear his board. we can't necessarily afford to double up a Tendril this turn, but I think next turn that is a fantastic play. I think drawing a spell is good here too. Another Baking Soda Volcano is very, very good. He's only got 11 cards left. He's not fully out of gas yet. He is getting a bit desperate though. No Knights left, no Soul Barrages. He's going to discard a Boneweb Egg and just keep drawing through his deck at absolute light speed, as Disco Lock does. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Baking Soda Volcano is very tempting here. I reckon what we do, we get another Tendril. We play this. It does give him 2 more Boneweb Eggs, but that's fine considering we have Malted Magma in hand. Let's play this. What do we find? Sure, it does nothing. And we get a 7/7 in play. Wasn't really going to be all that useful in this matchup anyway, so I would rather have the Grumble in play than a random 1/1. He's going to keep drawing cards. We know he has 2 Boneweb Eggs, one of which he is probably going to discard here. Yes, we don't know what his other cards are. That's fine with me. This being on board is still kind of scary, but I don't really know what he has left to discard. He does still have another Imp, but I'm okay almost just to leave that on board, considering he's only got 5 cards left. And he is just going to keep drawing and drawing and drawing. Another Boneweb Egg, that's okay, we have Malted Magma for that. He's only got 2 cards left in deck. And he's almost out. Whatever he just drew there, he is going to discard. He's trying to point something at my Grumble. Don't really know what that is. Could be a Soulfire. Yeah, that's going face. Discard a Golem, but it doesn't summon. Oh, he's discarding a Solarium. Not very good for him. Double Malted Magma is looking very, very good here. What was my last Battlecry? It was a Tendril, yeah? Okay, cool. Yeah, this is looking like a double Malted Magma for me. Cool. Yeah, no, this is fine. Do we keep the Imp on board? It is a 2/2, considering he has no more cards. We want him to go into fatigue even faster. Yeah, let's find something else. We find the Astalor. Tell you what, let's just, yeah, let's go face with that. Let's keep the Imp up, considering any discards from his side just puts him further into fatigue. Drawing, or discarding or drawing 2 more cards here kills him, so I think it is over for Mr. Kajuzim 29. That's fine. 1 health left. And I reckon that's a good game, my good sir. Well played, Kajuzim. Well played. Okay, heading into another game versus a Druid. Hopefully this is a good matchup and it's a nice and big deck from him that we can abuse. Right, we do find an Eye of Chaos. Against Druid, I quite like Cold Storage. Actually, what am I saying? They don't play minions. That's bait. They just don't do that. He does full mulligan his hand. Which means it's not just aggro Quest Priest. Let's see what he does. It is just a normal 30 list. I'm thinking it is Astral Communion. Let's hope that he cannot find the card. Yeah, it's kind of a dead giveaway when a Druid is a 30 list and just full mulligans their hand. And yeah, and runs this thing. Could also be Barnes Druid, and if so, we are unbelievably dead. But we're going to get started on the Battlecries here. Hopefully we can find a Cold Storage to rip some of his big minions out of his hand. He's gonna give us free mana. Yeah, this is looking like Barnes Druid. I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. Either way, we do get to ramp up the Tendrils nice and quick here, which I really do enjoy. Alright, 1 cost spell, what does it do for us? Okay, that was the Yogg gone. We got his Barnes! We did it! I mean, thanks, Yogg. Hey, yo. Oh, that's fun. Oh, sure. Thanks, dude. What a homie. Yeah, these Tendrils have been insane. Oh, that was nuts. It was Barnes Druid. Okay, well now he does have to find his Yseal. How many Battlecries are we on? We're on 4. We've only got 1 in hand, but we can find loads more Tendrils shortly. We find a Battlecry location. Let's rip that. Find a Pebbly Page. I reckon we play that alongside the Infested Watcher. Let's hope we can find another Baking Soda Volcano here, because we did shuffle another one in with Dead Man's Hand. Perfect! We have 14 damage here, which is pretty good. Oh, he does find his Yseal. We might be dead. Let's see how good his APM game is. It is 39 health, which is quite a bit to rip through with no spell damage or anything. He plays the UI. Into Nourish. To draw cards. I mean, if he doesn't kill us with this initial burst of damage, he is just kinda dead, because this deck runs out of gas really quick. It's kinda like a one-turn OTK type thing. Now he does give me more mana, thank you. He's gonna swipe our face. Yeah, he does find spell damage +1, which is kinda scary. We're still on 29. Here's the rope to call out the end of turn. He's gonna Solar Eclipse. Into another swipe, that's an extra 10 damage. He still needs to find an extra 13. Let's see if he does. Funnel Cake. He only gets to refresh 2 off of that since he killed our minions. He's going to put down another Magical Dollhouse. And that is just almost the end of his turn. I mean... Hey, quit playing cards, man. Quit cheating. Yes, he has 15 here. I think the play is, yeah, just Baking Soda Volcano. Let's go ahead and get nice and healed up. Make sure we kill that Yseal. He's got 5 left. Tell you what, let's just keep ripping this. Heal up for another 5. And then we play the Tendies. Sure. What are you? Oh, no. Oh, I think that just screwed me over. Sure. Okay, will he... he's only got his hand left. No more deck. No spell damage. We do give him coins, and that's it. Well played. Okay. We have found a game against a warrior here. Right. I really hope this is going to be a nice and long game against Mr. Vander. We're going to play the quest on 1 into the Needle Rock Totem here, as is any good Shaman curve. He mulligans 2 cards. It is a warrior 30 list. Let's see what this man has to offer. We're going to find the Yogg, which really... I don't like this early, because it just kind of takes up a hand slot. And doesn't necessarily do anything until turn 9. Let's see what he plays. Yeah, sure. Okay. Taunt Warrior. Next turn can be Chaotic Tendril into Saloon Brewmaster. Just get started on the Battlecries. We do find a Macaw, which is very, very nice. In that case, I might just play the Tendril all by itself. Yeah, and I'd rather double up on this Battlecry anyway. Right. Let's see what we find. Don't murder yourself. Huge. Sure. Let's go again. Get a nice little 3-3 on the board. We find the shutter. We are just drawing through our entire top end here. But that is a-okay. Next turn, yeah, we can go Tendril. We could cold storage our own Brewmaster. It depends on how desperate we end up getting. He's going to kill our totem. That's fine. Since I do not want to run into hand space issues here. He's going to gain some armor too, and keep drawing cards. We do find another Brewmaster. Fantastic. Let's play the Tendril. Sure. Extra attack. Let's go again. These Battlecries are rolling. Nice! Extra armor. Love to see it. Maybe he thinks it's an ice block. Or an objection. If he thinks it's an objection and plays something really bad here that disrupts his turn, that could be pretty funny. Let's see what he does. I mean, if I were him, I'd be thinking pretty hard right now, because this could literally be any mage secret. Okay, he does not have any taunt minions left. Wait, oh, his whole hand is either full of taunt minions, or this deck is supposed to do something incredibly specific. Let's finish our quest here. And the next turn is going to be absolutely massive, with loads and loads of randomly casted spells. He's only on 24 health as well, so he is going to have to kill us fairly quick if he wants a chance at the win here, unless he has a big board clear, and this is actually just a control matchup. Sure, okay. I'll tell you what this could be as well. This could be some extremely strange Odin warrior list. Let's push 9, and then let's rip out the tendrils. Sure. Excavation. Sure. Nice. Okay, let's see if we get some more later. Pull out the Trog. Then let's go again. A 6 and a 7. Okay, goodbye board. We're gonna give him a curse though. That's pretty nice. Hey, totem's back. Okay. Yeah, this looks fine. Ha, get cursed, idiot. Let's see if he spends 2 mana to get rid of the curse, or if he just keeps sticking away at the damage here. Oh, he's bringing out Thaddeus. What's he doing here? Safety goggles. Got you, got you. Oh, something's happening. Okay. Right. He is just going to draw through his entire deck here, it looks like. God, this guy's so cool. Yep. Aftershocks. He's going to draw more cards. He is going to mill me just a little bit. That's fine. He's going to play another Thaddeus. What is this on? Even. Rivendare? He's going to kill his own Rivendare. Oh, if only I ran Steam Cleaner, this guy would be boned. Okay, he's going to keep drawing cards, which means he probably has all of his horsemen in hand. Wow, am I dead? Huh. Well played, Vander. Well played, homie. Well, that was the end of Japan Chaotic Tendril Shaman for now. If you liked this deck, go ahead and tell me in the comments below, and I will run it again in another video. If you liked it, you could subscribe, you can support me, you can write comments, do anything. I will read through it all. Thank you very much for watching. I've been Elliot51. Bye-bye.